Fast and Furious X. Who survives and who doesn't? Now, with this being the 10th movie in the franchise, and with Vin Diesel saying that these last two movies are going to wrap up the series, you would think there's going to be some big stakes, as in there's some major characters who are not going to make it. Which ones you guys think? Roman Pierce, played by Tyrese Gibson. Now, he's known as the goofball, jokey comic relief character. And he's been the one in recent movie pointing out the fact that they went from street racers to damn near super spies. But with him being the self-aware character that he is in the comic relief, it really would be a gut punch if he didn't make it. So as far as whether he lives or he bites the big one, I'm going to say he's going to be one of the characters that doesn't make it. Taj Parker, played by Ludacris. Now in this series, he is a car mechanic slash tech guy. But lately in these movies, he has stepped his game up to be a major player as far as the action. But with his role and his importance in the series, does he survive or does he not? I'm going to say he survives. Letty Ortiz, Dom's love interest, pretty much his right hand. She's one of the characters in the series who faced death multiple times and came out on top. But is this going to be the case in the next movie? Just follow me on this. If she didn't make it in this movie, it would give Dom a reason to go off the lunatic fringe. So she's a 50-50 one, but I'm going to play it safe and say she's going to survive. Now Han. He was first introduced in Tokyo Drift and has become a recurring character ever since then. But he was originally X'd out in Tokyo Drift. Now he does play somewhat of an important role in this series, but seeing as how he's already been X'd out, I don't think that killing him off again would have the same impact. So he's going to survive. Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham. Now, to me, this one is an obvious one. He has become a major player in the Fast family, and he has too big of a role for him to just be X'd out so easy. So I think this one is an obvious live. Cypher, played by Charlize Theron. Now, she is a recurring villain in the series, and she has survived multiple times. Now, if she's one of the characters who survives this movie, I will be incredibly shocked. But I'm going to say she's going to be the one that gets X'd out. Ramsey, played by Natalie Emmanuel. Now, she's kind of been a background character in recent movies, but she was a major player in Furious 7. Now, she's one of the youngest members of the Fast family, and I think it would hit a little bit harder if she didn't survive this movie. But just for the sake of it, I'm going to say she's going to survive. Jacob Toretto, Dom's brother, played by John Cena. This one is 50-50 because it solely depends on if Dom survives or not. Don't worry, I'll get him in a minute. But if Dom does not survive this movie, I can see Jacob taking over. So I'm going to say that Jacob's going to survive. Dante, played by Jason Momoa. Now, he's the main villain in Fast X, but there's been this recurring thing where all the villains usually end up joining the Fast family, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. But I don't think he's going to survive this one. And last but not least, the big dog himself, Dominic Toretto. The guy that started it all. He's pretty much the Iron Man of this franchise. But what better way to end the series than with his death? So I'm going to say that by the end of Fast X, he doesn't survive. But what do you guys think? Who makes it and who doesn't?